Nope.
Finger
No,
with me.
D-Wall.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick, trick. Whoop that trick.
Trying to find
Whoop that
NXT.
trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick, trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick, trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick, trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick.
I like it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man.
Hello. What's up, world? How y'all doing? Welcome to NXT Time with your boy D-Walk. We're here to talk about the NXT facts. We're here to talk about how NXT was and everything. I'm your boy, Mr. Flint, anyone know Mr. D-Walk and everything. I got a co-host, Cardi B. I got, what's happening, Miss Cardi B?
Happy to be here.
Cardi M.
That's what's up.
Not Cardi B.
Oh my God.
Trademark. Cardi M.
My bad, bro. My bad. Come on, things to Cardi M. What's happening, Cardi M? My bad.
All good. I'm gonna
What's
be doing
happening,
the
Jay? How was your
play-by-play
day today?
analytics tonight. That was pretty good. You know, just living the life. But who else we have with us tonight?
I got the Invisible Man. What's happening, Invisible Man?
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, I had to drink alcohol for this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a match in particular we got a rant on.
Oh man, we got all kind of motherfuckers. Oh man, we got a Royal Rumble in this bitch tonight.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Full shoulder name.
I got him. We got Rage Man Reg coming in.
Welcome.
Rage Man Rage.
First time ever, pleasure.
Rage Man.
Yes, sir.
What up?
What's going on?
We got my brother from another mother. Black Couch, what's up, bro?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? Happy to be here with the fam. Happy to talk some NXT, get some good work in tonight, entertain the chat.
Sir.
Shout out to Right Hand Cam and EOD in the chat, man.
Yes, sir. Then we got Kane the Destroyer.
If I am him, let's talk about it.
We got Terrell for real. One half of Terrell and
Dude, for real love.
For real,
you heard that shit like 16,000 times.
Everything tonight, bro.
Man, I don't know, man.
The script is right there, bro. The script is right there.
I don't even want to talk no more, bro. I'm mute today.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? My name is For Real Terrell, and I am one half of For Real Love. We got Kane the Destroyer, and we also got Rage Man in the fort. Wait, am I pointing right? Y'all see where he at? Got my boy King Kai, Mr. and Mrs. Invisible, and we got D-Walk rolling up that thonky.
Cardi.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, thank you guys all for being here tonight. We will be sharing our honest opinions later on. But to start off the show, it opens with Halloween Havoc and a recap. As you guys know, Tatum Paxl won the NXT Women's Championship against
Jacy Jayne.
Against Jacy Jayne, yes. And so the show opens, and wait, what is this? Wendy? Okay.
No. The show opens with Trick Williams crashing out.
Yeah. Sorry.
So while she's finding it, show starts with Trick Williams going to the production area, crashing out on that, and then people are laughing at him. He's like, "Shut your damn mouth." Trick Williams goes to the ring. People are saying Trick crashed out or Trick got whooped. He's like, "Y'all can shut the hell up about that. Let's talk about it. I did this. I did that. I was this. I was that. Let's talk about it. You guys are nobody. I have been here for 3 years. Ricky Sands ain't trash." And as that is happening, Ava comes out with the crew, and then at that moment she's like, "Look, you lost. You straight up lost. Oh, what the hell?" I don't give a crap about that. Ricky Starks comes out. Sorry, Ricky Saints comes out. They have a fight, and let's end it right there for a second. Black Couch, your thoughts on that? Where Trick went from production to the stage, like if it was SNL.
I thought, listen, man, Trick Williams has proved time and time again that like the NXT is really his, bro. Whether he the TNA champion, whether he the NXT champion, North American champion, or no champion at all, he is the most entertaining superstar on NXT, and I was thoroughly entertained. You know, we'll get into the particulars later on, but I enjoyed it, man. That was a good way to open the show. Something different, you know. It's not like how the main roster we open with a promo, we open with this. It was a good change of pace.
Promo, monologue, and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Hey, but really,
Go on, Kane.
yeah, really, I did enjoy the first beginning of it because I like this side of Trick right there, man. Trick came in there, motherfucker. He was standing on business all the way down, and he was highly disrespectful, but it was highly entertaining. He went right there. Man, hey, only thing he didn't do was walk around and just start slapping the shit out of folks.
Man,
That's the only thing he didn't do.
That would have been hella funny if he did that.
Man.
Just got to slapping people though as you walking through. Instead of pushing and slapping them.
Yeah, and then he walks out to the ring talking his shit. Then next thing we know, Ricky stinks. I said it. Ricky stinks.
Oh, Lord.
He come out of nowhere, and then he like, y'all looking for me? Here I go. So he pop out, and they do a little thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. But as far as that segment went, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it every second of it. Back to you, Alex.
Okay.
Here's the man.
All
He
right,
walked one of y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'll add to it. I wish, just a side note, I wish that Trick would have also. I did like the segment. I ain't gonna. Why am I lying? I did not watch it, but come on the outside looking in, that do sound. I haven't seen any clips of it either, but that sounds like a good segment. My thing is though, why Trick not going for both titles? I mean, why he going for the TNA title? He did lose it. I mean, he can't go for it.
Yeah, he stepped in like he felt like he deserved another rematch off Rip because of whatever reason that he thought, and then he just lost. You know what I mean?
No connection with Ricky Saints either. Like it would have made more sense for him to go for the TNA title first than the NXT title. And if he did go NXT title over, should have been the champion in theory. But like do that rematch clause should apply in WWE when the TNA shit merged now when niggas rematches.
No, I don't think nobody know. Hell, I always think they know.
Yeah, that's
For real.
Nope.
Yeah, somebody
D-Walk. Yeah.
Oh shoot.
What happened?
Ben Terrell. D-Walk, your thoughts on Trick crashing out?
Oh man, I loved it, bro. That gave me made me feel good because I was like that this morning going to work. I was getting to crash out. So I was like, hell yeah, they gave me Trick vibes and everything. I was getting to crash out. Like, I liked it, bro. Like I said, to me, he should have been like, if y'all seen that Red Man video when he's going around slapping everybody and everything, he should have did that.
That would have worked all right. Terrell.
That worked out.
That would have been tough. WWE would never do that, though. That's making the niggas look too strong.
Man, what? If he'd have walked around instead of talking and everything, he just got to slapping everybody, though. Everybody walked past.
And everybody in the ring just stand there, but not let the nigga just slap everybody.
Man, hey, that would have been dope. Man, hey, like I said, tricking ain't easy.
Yeah, I rock your Trick, man. At this point, bro, look, I saw your video earlier, Kyle, man, about a superstar that we'll talk about later in the show.
Mm-hmm.
But you mentioned how like Man, NXT, that shit, fuck that developmental, fucking WWE and buzzword shit, man. That shit ain't no damn developmental, bro. That's a third brand, and fucking Trick should stay down there, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
What you got, Rel?
Terrell?
Right now?
Well, I'm pretty sure we all familiar with the Superfly movie series, right? All the way up to the modern day ones. Trick Williams is our Superfly in NXT. And the touching and the key touch would have been slapping somebody for real. For real. And D Walk, I definitely understand what you mean when you say Trick Williams crashed out for you. Because sometimes when you watch wrestling, they put on the image of something that you feel inside and it brings it out for you so that you don't have to act on it. I can go back even to when I was, younger, back in 2018. I was going through a divorce, mad at the world, and Daniel Bryan kicked AJ Styles in the balls for me because that's just something that I wanted to do so bad, and Daniel Bryan did it for me. I didn't have to crash out on nobody. Daniel Bryan kicked AJ Styles in the balls. Boom, I felt better. But yes, man, Trick Williams is doing his thing. I will say I wish he was the one that took the belt off of Oba, because it only would make sense that Ricky Saints take the belt from Trick, not Ricky Saints take the belt from Oba. It was weird. And with a tornado,
I didn't like.
and with a tornado DDT, like, don't get me wrong, I love Ricky Saints. That's my boy. I advocate for Ricky Saints. D Walk can tell you all the time. Kane to tell you too, but it's just a simple fact that, like, I don't get how he beat.
This what made me mad though.
I don't get how he. Yeah.
But they got a weak.
And I get he did it outside the ring.
Head just softened the motherfucker, bro.
But
yeah. And I understand he can't do the shrimp. He can't do the trim bone or whatever you call the freaking move. He can't do that on Oba. I get it. That's why it would have made sense for him to take it off a Trick, because he could do it on Trick, or just come up with something else. Come up with an alternate move. Not, I mean, a tornado DDT though.
I'm just mad because
I'm just saying it's not bad, but I don't know. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, but I will say this one thing before D Walk. Just one thing. I will say this: Trick Williams, if they do decide to take him to the main roster, which I highly am afraid of, because NXT to me is the better brand. NXT is way better than SmackDown and Raw. I've been saying that for years. Trick Williams deserves to have a double title run. He needs to have the NXT title and the North American Championship before he leaves. Ooh. And just go havoc on everybody. Everybody that try to step up. Oh, you want a triple threat? I'll take on both of you. What? Which belt y'all want? You want both belts? He can do it. He can do it. Trick can do it. And Trick will talk. He will talk his talk for real.
Yeah.
Now that would be entertaining.
Yeah.
Because he can pull it off.
Yeah.
And that's what I wish. That's one thing I wish they would have did with Stephanie Valkyrie. I wish her reign could have been a little bit longer. Just take out everybody. Who really want these belts?
Yeah.
So you wish she kind of had a Oscar moment?
Yeah, I wish she would have at least had a year with both belts. At least. And take the speed title too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe her second time around.
Consolation prize.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that first belt in a second. Cartier, take it away.
Yeah. Hey, they've been pretty good because after Oscar did it, Oscar went through everybody and she wanted to just give him the belt away.
Facts.
Yeah.
And what made me mad is they should have did some different. Oscar ran through the women's division. What they did with Oba was bullshit. I was mad because the way they made Ricky Saints beat Obafemi was bullshit. They should have made Obafemi just throw the belt down like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, ain't nobody able to beat me. Because Ricky Saints wasn't even able to beat fucking Ethan Page, bro.
Ricky Saints should have won dirty. Ricky Saints should have won dirty.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just play it off like he didn't do anything.
Thank you.
What?
If he want to do the babyface route, just act like he didn't do anything.
Yeah, and then that would have made.
I.
And then
Okay, go ahead, Reg, and then I'll circle back.
And then that, not to say that these are directly correlated, but then that would have made even more sense for because that on this that Trick Williams went for the TNA championship. You got a new heel, and then you got a reason for this
Eddie Guerrero style
to get the fucking back. So
Facts. Cardium.
Yeah. All right. So I think here's the thing with Trick Williams. I think when it comes to NXT and Evolve and so on and so forth, at some point you hit a ceiling, and Trick Williams had already hit his ceiling with NXT, and same thing with Obafemi. Like we were just waiting for the right time for him to go up to the main roster. Now I do get the concern with Trick Williams that he'll get lost in the main roster, but yeah, I mean, I agree. It wasn't really fair for Ricky to take the belt off of Oba just because Trick was going for so long. Like he had such a long beef with Oba to get the belt, just for Ricky to come and take it from Oba. Like that doesn't. I mean, there was a period where I wasn't paying attention to NXT for a while, and the fact that happened, it was like, all right, whatever. So yeah, I appreciate that Trick is like the representation for crashing out, but yeah, I mean, let him go up to the roster.
Next match.
just a good point.
Trick Williams.
Go ahead, D-Walk, real quick.
Trick Williams give me Charlie Murphy vibes.
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy.
I don't know. Shut up. Anyway, okay.
I got a question.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Like, I know you said people hit their ceilings and Trick hit their ceiling in NXT, but like, what, like, because this is a genuine question. Like, what ceiling is in NXT? Like, if it's developmental, like, if it's quote unquote developmental, and it's not. I mean, like, what's the ceiling in NXT? Like, I kind of wanna, me personally, I kind of wanna get away.
Keep them there.
I kind of want to get away from calling it developmental.
I think once you a multi-time champion, it's kind of like with Roxanne Perez, right? She could have stayed if you want to keep it a buck. She really could have stayed, but she won it so many times that it's kind of like it's not going to feel fresh unless she got a credible opponent. If she would have been around the time where they introduced all four of them, Jordan Grace, Stephanie Barker, Julia, and Zara, then it's like, all right, straight. But Trick Williams, Obafemi, I know why they made Obafemi lose, because there's literally no one else on the lose team. He would have had to give it back to Trick, or Javon would have had to finally be the underdog. So now they kind of at a point where Trick Williams really don't got nothing. Trick Williams not gonna beat Ricky Saints. So once he loses again, that should be like, that's a send off. Even though they only doing that to make Ricky Saints look good, but there's nothing. There's literally no. Who's gonna fight Josh Briggs? I don't want to see that. Jasper Troy, we straight. So it's kind of nothing else for him to do. But I understand everybody concerned with the main roster. But you got to look at it on the opposite end. There's more opportunities on the main roster. Trick Williams could go up and whoop Rusev ass, and that'll put Trick Williams at the top. Trick Williams go up and whoop Aleister Black ass. That'll put him at the, you know what I'm saying? It'll put him right in a good position if they book it right.
Yeah.
But NXT, who we gonna beat? They ain't no one to beat.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Hey, but this is what I'm saying though. Rusev and Aleister Black is lost in the sauce, just like Carmelo in the main roster, and they don't know what to do. And that's what I hate. And that's what I hate, because they could have some dope, and they losing it.
Well, we can debate that on Saturday if we want to, but
let's go to the next segment first.
Yeah, Kai, good response, and you answered it for me, so I appreciate that. And segue to Jasper Troy fighting against Axiom, because I wasn't. Yeah, well, Okay. Sorry. Okay. So Axiom against Jasper Troy.
Ooh,
It was a decent match. It was not a very long match, to my understanding. You want to take this one over? 'Cause you kind of just threw me off. Hey.
Oh, sorry. I was like, no.
the speed
My
match.
apologies, dude. It was a 3-minute speed match. Jasper Troy won in the last 10 seconds with the black hole slam. Axiom tried to do his best, but with power against speed. And if he had a little bit more time, they said that Axiom would probably win the match. That's it. I was just saying because I thought
Okay,
it
my
went up a little
question
bit
is
more.
this. My question is this. Speed title. Shouldn't it be meant for cruiserweights or smaller people? Why the fuck is Jasper Troy in the belt, wrestling for the belt? Way too fucking big for the match. Jasper Troy should be trying to go for the North American title.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, but
that's not the real
that's
question.
a challenge though. That's a challenge because it's like, imagine if it was Rey Mysterio and Big Show. How fast can Rey Mysterio beat Big Show in 3 minutes
That's what
if
I
he
was gonna
wants to
say.
go after the title? Like, it's a challenge.
In theory, it makes sense because if it's a 3-minute match, a bigger person should be able to just power bomb the motherfucker and win. But if it's a 3-minute match and it's a smaller person, they so fast they should be running around and getting them tired. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of
Go
makes sense. But
go for the legs.
They did
Go for the
Axiom dirty
knees.
though. Axiom didn't need to be in that though. They kind of did him dirty. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they
gotta
did.
go.
Yes,
Gotta go
thank
for the
you. That's-
knees.
They did
It could have
Axiom
been
dirty, bro.
anybody.
Hold on, let me respond to that because that's what I was going to say the same thing. How is it that Axiom, who has fought on NXT in tag matches 1,001 times, how did he lose to Jasper Troy? And that's not dissing Jasper Troy at all. He's talented, but he's new compared to Axiom. So to see Axiom lose to him was like, all right, this was not.
You can add
This
on
might have been a thing.
Hey.
This might have been a thing with the speed versus power.
Yeah, Axiom fought Gunther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I get that, and that's the thing about the whole speed versus power. Like, Kendall Gray is a perfect example of this. She wants to fight women that are bigger than her, but
Yeah.
It
you
just
have
needs
to
to
find the
take-
right opportunity to counteract. But yeah,
yeah,
So
but you
it's gonna
know,
take
but
longer.
if you notice that what's the name, Axiom, he tried his best to kind of stick and move on, bruh. But he knew one thing: stick and move. But this motherfucker catch me. It is a GG.
But
Oh
how many
yeah.
times? But how many times have when they got moved into the main roster? How many teams that they beat
It's phenomenal.
in the main roster? So there's no fucking way you should be able to lose in the fucking NXT, bro.
Jasper is not ready for the main roster, bro. He's not
It's
ready.
okay. Can I say something here?
NXT, sure.
Okay, can I say something about this match? There's a bias with commentary and developmental wrestlers, and thank you for Rage Man bringing that up. It is a developmental brand. Like Jasper Troy was just an LFG. You bring him to NXT. He fought Ricky Saints, won one, lost one. Lottie fucking dog. But in commentary, oh, Jasper Troy's the man. Jasper Troy's the future. Jasper Troy has power. Jasper Troy's this. I'm like, okay.
Why? Because they're pushing him as the new.
Fiji already knew where I was
Yes,
going.
yes.
Bro. They should,
Yeah,
Fiji was reading.
that's
my
right, Ray.
mind.
But at the same
Yeah,
The
go ahead.
speed,
Go on,
the
Rich.
speed championship should just clock challenge to get that fucking cruiserweight stain off of it.
yeah,
Facts.
true.
Yeah.
But
Facts.
the fact that like it booking wise, it makes sense. This is like 70s booking. If there's a championship that you can only have 5 minutes of, right? You only have 5 minutes to fight it. Then you give it to the big bulk guy because then there's almost no like then there's be an underdog and that underdog will beat him. Yay, be freaking do. By the way, Ryo and Bravo were in ringside just chilling. Not ringside, but they were like in the crowd chilling out. I give this match a D. Weird booking. Jasper Troy should be doing something else than being on a freaking speed title. Axiom, you fought Gunther and you lost to this guy. What the hell?
Yeah.
Kane then Terrell.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
That's wild.
Be honest, I did not understand this booking at all. Didn't really understand. And then I understand. I kind of understand why he's going for the speed match just a little bit, but you can only do so much in a speed match. You can only do so much. I mean, you're not really just doing shit. Basically,
Candice LeRae
and then
almost
if
bust
you're a
her
big guy,
neck in that speed match. She
what
almost broke her neck.
you say, bro?
I said Candice LeRae on the neck a couple of weeks ago against Laney Reed, I think, in one of the matches. She tried to hit a springboard moonsault. She slipped, but she recovered hella fast.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean, how much? You can't really do much in a speed match, and then you got this big ass dude gonna get this little ass motherfucker, and bruh, you kind of know how it's gonna end. You just don't know how it's gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
And to me it was kind of it was a little confusing to me because you did expect what's the Axiom to be on some whole other stuff instead of competing for the speed match, the speed match, bro. Okay, I didn't understand that booking at all. I mean, somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me.
This is what I don't like. I don't like this.
Hold up, D-Walk.
Yeah,
Terrell,
go ahead.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be too long. I was just gonna say that when they introduced the Speed Championship tournament on NXT, I thought they was gonna change the concept. Like I thought they was gonna make it like a third belt for NXT. You know what I'm saying? Something like a cruiserweight. And I thought they was gonna change the concept. But when they brought back the clock, I was like, okay, so it's the same concept, just televised now.
Yes.
And probably because they wasn't getting a lot of views with it on Twitter and stuff like that. So I think the concept should be like a cruiserweight, like it should be a cruiserweight championship belt.
Yeah.
But I just say
I
don't know.
I think I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh no. I was pretty much done. That was just my take. But I will say this. I was confused when So Ruka was just carrying it around, but El Grande he didn't have his, you know. So that's why I was confused too. I'm like, okay, why is she carrying it around? So that's what gave me the mindset, like, okay, maybe they finna change the concept or something. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, the fact of the matter is, a speed match is never going to be an amazing match because of the time.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
The notion that cruiserweights, the cruiserweight division should ever make a return would be personally because just for one, like most of the rosters are cruiserweights or light heavyweights, so it's like most of the roster shit.
I see. Yeah, I see what you mean, Rage. Because back then, a lot of people was bigger too. You know, most of the roster more slimmer now. Like you even got heavyweights that's not as big as they were back in the '90s and the early 2000s. So yeah, I see what Ray's talking about. Yeah, because damn near anybody could be a cruiserweight at this point.
Yeah,
or a light heavyweight.
You know what's dumb about that though, nigga? WWE has this perception of what a cruiserweight is, and people think it's Rey Mysterio, Chavo. If you look at boxing, the cruiserweight is right under the fucking heavy. Cruiserweights are not small people. Like I don't know why they try to like embed this in our mind. Cruiserweights be big as hell.
Heavyweight, facts.
Yeah.
Because Eddie Guerrero was in the cruiserweight in WCW. And look at how big he was.
I actually think they wrestling kind of spot on with the cruiserweight that's polarizing them. But the only thing again now, like I said, was most of the roster is damn near that size, so you can't put all of them in there.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You can't. That's just like I'm gonna say like that's just like somebody Tyson going against.
The world heavyweight title at that point.
Yeah.
For real.
Let's get it.
We're gonna pivot here.
This is like Tyson going against a cruiserweight, like a lightweight. We'll never see that happen. We'll never ever see that happen.
Yeah, with the speed happen. My only issue with that match.
Yeah, close us out with this.
Yeah, I got you. I'll give it a D as well. The only issue I had with that match is that Axiom was in it. You could have threw Andre Che. You could have threw some random.
Yeah.
Jasmine Troy was going to win regardless. So To have him go with Axiom, y'all just wanted to so Axiom could do the flippy dippy shit. He could have squashed Andre Chase. He could have squashed somebody from Evolve. It could have been anybody else, bro. Axiom got other stuff to do. Like, come on, now.
Exactly.
Let's not put anyone from Evolve here, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's put Uriah Connors in that first.
Okay.
I know you can say something about that.
The person who actually would have loved to see him fight.
Hold on. Cardi, go.
Yeah, the person who actually would have loved to see him fight, and it's a shame that he had his own thing going on with Miles Bourne, is Tavion Diggs. Tavion Heights, I'm sorry. Tavion Heights in a match with Jasper Troy.
For the speed, that actually would have been work. He would have picked his ass up like
that would have been a good match
like
because they're both like even keeled, and then you don't have the whole, underdog speed versus size thing. Because I think that's what it is. Like when we that's why we expect a cruiserweight to be like small, because we're associating that with speed. But again, speed doesn't have to be small. Callie Armstrong, perfect example. So yes, we will reference Evolve wrestlers here.
Yes, Callie Armstrong. I get that. But
excuse me.
Speaking of,
yeah,
go on, Rich.
Anyway, go ahead.
No, it depends. Like you can't be over 300 pounds.
He's an NXT lifer. He is trash.
No, but you can't be 300 pounds and just trying to wrestle for the speed title. But it's what I'm saying.
Okay, but
how about this?
There is no weight class.
No.
Yeah. There's no weight class in the speed. There's no weight class. It's just it's whatever.
To me, when you say speed, it's like small people. But how about this?
That's what I said. They should take off the speed.
No, but how about this?
Cruiserweight staying off.
Wait,
Let's call it a fucking beat the clock match and increase the time.
No, but this why
better beat the clock match. Yeah.
All right.
This is what I don't get.
If we're gonna discuss this more, we'll save it for Saturday. But
okay, but why would you call them? Okay, to me, once you call wrestlers up, they should be done. But how about you bring Evolve wrestlers to NXT for the speed belt, bro? That's two birds in one stone right there. Why?
There's not enough Evolve wrestlers for the speed championship. There's not
That's
enough
the whole
Evolve
point.
wrestlers for the speed championship over there. Okay, I'm just saying that right now.
That's the whole point.
Evolve has to focus on Evolve.
It's sad when you got to call wrestlers down. It's sad when you got to call wrestlers down to be in part of the speed for the speed belt. Why not? That's what's killing wrestling now is fucking. Why don't you have newcomers come in here? Like we need new people because once the old people gone, what we gonna do?
All right,
they gone.
Next segment. Next segment. We can talk about this more another time if you guys want to. Next
on Saturday, y'all. On Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. We got the culling, Tatum, Paxl, Izzy Dame. They all come out. They're all celebrating. Tatum Paxl just won the belt at Halloween Havoc, or was it after Halloween? It was at Halloween Havoc. Sorry, I'm still getting them mixed up. But yeah, it was. I'm happy for her. A lot of people are happy for her. She's been there for 4 years. They were all kind of celebrating her. She did her, congratulations speech, basically. Izzy Dame, if anybody was watching closely, her facial expressions, there was a lot going on there.
Haters.
She said a lot of undertone things.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Haters.
But yeah, Tatum talked about how she's been dreaming of this moment. And she said she wants to give everyone an opportunity to fight for the title. Izzy Dame didn't like that.
Izzy Dame said she doesn't mean that. She doesn't mean that. That's a lie. She said that.
Yeah. Okay, that's what Izzy Dame said. She said it was a bad idea, and Izzy Dame said it was a bad idea to offer a shot to anyone who wanted it. Why do you think that, Izzy? So we find out that Tatum Paxl brought out the Halloween Havoc wheel. Said she was sad it wasn't there at Halloween Havoc, and that she's gonna bring it out now. So she spins the wheel. If you look closely at the names, they've got people from LFG, Evolve, and NXT, which I'm happy to see that. And the wheel landed on Lola Vice. So Sean Spears pointed out how Izzy Dame was not on the wheel, which is kind of unfair. But Tatum Paxl said, "Oh, there's nothing that's going to come between us," which that's not going to work out in the long run. But yeah, what did you guys think about this segment? We'll start off with D-Walk and Ray.
All right, this is a legit question. So, I know not Izzy, Tatum Paxley's title. Like up to the build up to that match, she was wrestling as a face, but the whole time she was in the color. When did she turn again in the color? Because she was a full fledged heel in the color. That shit made no sense, and I'm not about to act like they just didn't just turn her face again.
That is true. Tatum's always been, but Tatum has always been a baby face at heart. Just always getting
I'm
like
not
screwed
buying
over
that.
by
That's a creative cop out. Creative cop out. I'm not buying that. She was a
Put that on
heel
the shirt.
in the color.
Yeah, I'm not buying it, bruh. Be honest.
I do. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Kane.
Okay, be honest, bro. I just seemed like this was a decent segment, but it was to set up a title match. That's pretty much all it was. Just to set up a title match, and we already know. I mean, the proof is in the pudding that they ain't gonna eventually turn on her girl. So I wasn't too much into this shit right here. I mean, I listened, I watched, I whatever, but we all know what it was though.
Should have just
Back
had
to
them.
you.
They should have just had old girl. And I'm glad you. Okay. They should have just had Izzy Dane beat Ruka for the championship a couple months ago. That way, it could have killed two birds in one stone, added more prestige to the color, and got rid of them belts off one of the longest reigning double champs of time. And inevitably, she got injured off that shit. So, yeah. But or they could have gave the fucking titles to fucking and they have just job their ass out the fucking a Flair Bliss ass on the homecoming shit. So they had two chances right there, but now they want to take it off of fucking who had taken it off who had momentum to fucking Tatum Paxl who has none.
Hey, but you notice though. But you notice though, Dave's name was not on the wheel, and she didn't look too happy about this shit.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
But you know but you know who was on the wheel?
Wendy Chu, Kelly Armstrong, Carmen Petrovic, Nikita Lyons, which they have officially put Nikita Lyons on Evolve. I'm like, you ain't on NXT anymore, girl. Bye. And I love that. And then Danny Sikelski. I'm like, oh, okay.
Jeez.
Welcome, Danny, I guess, whoever the hell you are. Gee, I guess. But like, it's something different. Like it's like basically they didn't put Jada Parker Last Legend like 16,000 times in the wheel. That probably would have happened. And Lola Vice. Tired of that shit. But Black Couch, your thoughts on the segment and Izzy James, obvious as hell betrayal.
The only thing, like obviously we see what's about to happen. The issue I have with that is they do the best friends thing too much in NXT. Like nobody want to talk about that. So Ruka Zarya, we know, so we about to have two of those stories going on at the same time. Roxanne Tatum Paxl, like we've done this over and over again, and Izzy Dame is not gonna beat her for that belt. She's just gonna not be in the color no more. That's fine. I think what we're really missing is who was chosen on that wheel. I'm like, bro, this is what I talk about with Lola Vice, Jada Parker, and now Lash Legend. Stop putting them in these positions to keep losing every time. And I knew it. We'll talk about the match itself later. But as soon as they hit on Lola Vice, I'm like, oh boy, I already know what they about to do. Like, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just have Wendy Chu come out of nowhere. Didn't they have a casket match or something before? Just let them do it. Just let her do it and lose. Like, come on, like this is some nonsense, bro. We know damn well Lola Vice not about to win. Like let's stop having matches where we know for sure this person not going. Now, it would have been Callie Armstrong. At least people would have been intrigued by it. But I'm like, oh fuck, Lola. You know what's landing on Jada Parker. So I was like, I don't know why her name on the fucking wheel. Lola Vice. Yeah, and because you know she would have lost if it would have landed for sure.
No, because like, look, if Callie Armstrong would have been picked, I would have been pro Callie. I'm like, I love you, Tatum, but Callie getting that bell out of nowhere, that would have been badass.
At least we could have rooted for her. But
Let's stop.
Hell yeah.
Damn well. We know damn well Lola Vice.
And by the way, Wendy Chu is different. So we wouldn't have the Wendy Chu from the casket match. We would have a totally different therapist Wendy Chu now.
Yeah.
It's happening on Evolve, ladies and gentlemen. It's really
Yeah,
weird.
I will say I love what they're doing with her, what
Wendy
she's doing
Chu,
with her
the
character.
therapy.
Let's stop having matches when it's fucking interference in the match, bro. Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, between
I'm
Tatum
just talking in
Paxl and
general.
Wendy Chu,
I'm
they
talking
have
about in
some
general
similarities.
wrestling. Huh?
Get it.
No, but on this right here,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
like I'm just like we already know somebody gonna get kicked out the group. Somebody's gonna get kicked out the group, and then Tatum Paxl gonna be in the group. Izzy Dang gonna get kicked out the group because she's so jealous and everything. You can see it. Like it was meant for Tatum Paxl to get hit with the belt, but like I said, right time, she moved out the way and everything. Now she got to play it off. Eventually, she don't want a shot. She gonna lose. She gonna get kicked out the group and everything. Where did that lead her? Nowhere.
That'd be a good twist. Instead of kicking out Tatum Paxl, kick out Izzy Dame. That would be a good twist. I don't think they're gonna do it though.
You see how it been?
I can't see that too.
They've been hyping her up and everything, and she just been looking like this, like.
We were kind of expecting that already. That they're gonna see Izzy Dame as dead weight. I mean, she kind of took over the group by coup anyway, and pushed for Brooks Jensen to get kicked out and was manipulating the background, and that's how we ended up with Tatum Paxl in the first place. I hear you on the best friend storyline thing with Tatum Paxl. Like, there's always like a vague sapphic undertone to it. So like her and Izzy Dame low-key look like a couple. But, like, that's besides the point. But no, I mean, what was I gonna say?
But these storylines
matter. One more thing. This was one of those matches where it didn't matter who it was she was fighting. She just got the belt. She's not gonna lose it yet. So either way, she's fighting.
You never know. You never know.
But it's now you never know. They plan it. Whoever she's fighting is gonna lose. Go ahead.
Title reign. Hot shot that belt, get that motherfucking belt off her and put it on motherfucking Jada Parker, last legend of Lola Vice. Get that motherfucker.
No, because like, look.
Not to interrupt again, I'm sorry, but her ass was just
quite all right.
heel. She was a heel and got a touch out the blue, and she's a face.
Hey, they're basically doing the U.S. Open Challenge for the belt with Tatum.
I'm happy you said that.
Yeah.
If
you can give me 8 matches that Tatum shows that why the reasons that she's been here for 4 years, there's a reason, give it to me. Then take the belt off her. Fine. JC Jane had it for 5 months and she only had 4 matches. You can do double the amount in 3 months. Every 2 weeks.
Guess what? That's good. She had 4 title matches in 5 months. That's
as a heel, but as a babyface, you do the double.
That's a title match a month. That's accurate.
Tatum can go. Tatum has already fought in champion after champion after champion for the last 3 years. So let her have her chance. And again, like the whole new Callie Armstrong, Wendy Chu, Danny Sakelski, Jada Parker, Lola Vice, all these people on the list, you got opportunities to try different varieties. You're not going to have to wait until management makes a storyline for a month to pop it up. Like, no, look, 2 weeks from now, all right, I'm spinning the wheel again. And then you see a guy in the background, like, stop it. Like, whoop. That's it. Cardi, go.
I mean, that's the thing about the NXT roster. Like, just like JC Jane, when she took the belt, everybody's like, no, why did she take it? Like, because she's been on the roster for like 6 years, or however long she's been on the NXT roster. She has several years of experience, just like Tatum Paxl has several years of experience.
It's one thing that's in WWE in general, and it also bleeds into NXT. I don't like these lifetime ass title reigns, like or
Yeah,
like I'm gonna give an example, like the whole Bailey Royal Rumble shit. That was a lifetime of shit if I ever seen it. She never had a one-on-one match at WrestleMania. Like that shit don't mean nothing. I'm cool. She had the tag titles. Like already was acknowledged as an NXT great man, but did she pick it up? I give her credit for picking it up in the midst of having a championship run, but again, her being there for 6 years don't warrant shit. If anything, if this really developmental, that means you just had. So,
I was gonna, I was gonna add in. We know Tatum Paxl is supposed to be heel, and when she had her friends, go to the main roster or get fired. Just gonna keep it real. Something inside of her was broken. And when she joined the culling, she, turned heel and everything like that. She started to find a new entity, a new family. With Lyra Valkyria coming back and visiting her, it reminded her of some good times that she had, which I think is softening her heart. But still, at the same time, I feel like now that she's champion, she don't need no let up. Because now that you champion, you should be in the mindset where you don't trust nobody talking about, oh, well, I didn't put you on the wheel because we're friends. I don't want nothing to happen between us. No, put her on the wheel. Put her on up. Do it. Everybody's a taker. Put her on the wheel. Tired of this. I'm tired of the best friend stuff too. It's oversaturated. We've seen it all the time with women. It's always a best friend thing going on.
The tag team ain't the best friends or some shit.
Pretty much. We not friends.
Who is that? Who are the tag team?
Charlotte and Alexa Bliss.
Oh yeah, shit, it is. Oh, Flair Bliss.
All right. Before we move on, my thoughts on Tatum Paxl is she. Okay, when I was watching the show, my commentary was, it makes sense that she's the type that would want to give everybody an opportunity, especially if she's been ostracized herself, or she's had friends dip out on her, and her whole promo about I'm intense or I'm too much, etc. Like, that's relatable for some people, and I don't know, in her case, she could be a heel, but she was only ever a heel because she went crazy. It's not that she was oh, I'm evil now. No,
she's always been crazy.
All my friends left me, and
she's always been crazy.
Yeah.
Either way, with friends, no friends, she's always been crazy. That's just her.
That's her character, and I fucks with her character. So
yeah,
I'm glad to see her get her time in the spotlight. I like the fact that she's doing something different, and not being oh, this belt is mine. If you want to come get it, da da da. It's no, I put in the work to be here, and I'm gonna give everybody else a chance because sunshine and rainbows, but also I'm fucking crazy. So let's go. So I don't know. I like that, but same thing with Wendy Chu on Evolve. If you guys watch Evolve, her whole storyline right now is really interesting, and how they're switching it up, and she aspires it to AJ Lee and therapy, and I thought that was interesting. So
by the way, that brings up the fact that AJ Lee unlocked Wendy Chu. We'll put that out there. AJ Lee
Wait, AJ isn't involved? What the hell?
No. AJ Lee came back, right? She came back to the main roster, and Wendy Chu referenced her a couple times saying AJ Lee said therapy works. So that's her whole thing now, is Wendy Chu is in therapy. And
no, so the thing,
just check it out on Evolve.
So the thing about Wendy Chu, I picked up on a voice. The voice that you hear when she's in therapy is the same voice she used when she was Mei Ying. She's talking to herself.
So it's her talking to her.
She's talking to Mei Ying. She's talking to the demon, man.
Quinn shit.
That's a good pickup.
We're talking about that tomorrow. Shout out to Coach. We're gonna talk about that way into that tomorrow. Hell yeah!
Hey,
I picked up on a voice. I'm like, yo, that's Wendy Chu, and I was like, wait, I know that voice. She used to talk like that when she was Mei Ying.
How would y'all feel if AJ Lee been involved? Would y'all rock with that?
Hell no.
Speaking of AJ Lee involved,
speaking of people not being involved,
I would laugh.
I would rock with it. Show.
I would laugh. Because I'd be like, what? I was like, what in the world is she doing down here?
We have this. Speaking of laughing backstage,
they need to start to again. They need to do away with the brand split. They not doing real sports shit. Since it's with the end. This is completely genius marketing. Just come on now. ESPN sports shit, bro. Make real make two-way trades and shit. Trade AJ ass to Evolve, bro. Oh God, bro. Because after seeing them smacks, they Triple H said, "You not ready for the main roster. You have to back down to Evolve." Oh God.
Yeah,
First off, before we continue, I want to say this.
Hmm.
What's his
Comment?
name? To Echo and the Hitchcock. I'm not gonna say the last name. A-Reg,
Jude.
Nikki Bella should be done in Evolve. No. You don't send
right.
you don't send that trash to Evolve.
We're
Send her
not. Yeah,
someplace else.
we're not
We
talking
don't
about
go
Nikki
down that
Bella.
Oh, raw.
We are talking about NXT, man.
Right where she
Sorry,
belongs.
Nikki Bella. And AJ Lee's the Evolve talent. Yeah, I would love the AJ Lee to go to Evolve. That's commentary.
She would be an awesome mentor and commentary. I would
All right,
love to see.
backstage.
Yes, backstage segment. I actually didn't catch this, which I'm a little sad about.
Yes,
So
Nikki is trash.
backstage. Ow. Backstage, Zarya looked upset when Soruka relinquished the speed title instead of letting her defend it.
Yes.
Basically, same thing.
yes.
You know, she had the chance to let somebody defend the belt for her. She's like, no, I'm not going to do that. Understandably so, considering that Zarya
She
dropped the
said-
ball on that one last week. So
We're having another tournament for the speed championship.
now we're
Thus
having another
proving-
tournament.
thus
Yeah,
proving that the speed is cursed.
And then they brought up the missing girl from Halloween Havoc. That's it.
Yes.
Can I bring up? All right, I'll go first.
Yeah, that's pretty much that.
Go on, Rage.
Go ahead.
So that whole ordeal make both of them look fucking stupid. So Ruka could have just let her the championship on her behalf, and she would have retained and kept the belt for you until you got back. Your stupid ass said no, and I gotta vacate. Like, and then fucking and that's in kayfabe, but in non-kayfabe, fucking Zarya is just she's poo poo. She's done. Like, what are they about to do with her ass now? I'm like, she got eclipsed by 3 motherfuckers, bro. Joyce fucking she got eclipsed by a motherfucker that ain't doing shit as the champion on main roster. Julia.
And we all got to think about it too, Rage. She came in with Stephanie Valkyrie and Julia, and when she debuted, they debuted her as a monster, bro.
Fact.
Can I say something?
Fact.
Can I say something? All right. They dropped the ball. Okay, now, how you go from the NXT title to the North America title with Mariah May? And which, like I said, to me, it would have been this how the chain line would have went. No, chain line would have went.
I'm about to answer
Jordan
your question.
Grace.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you finish. No Kanye West. But I'm about to answer that question, bro. This that pay your dues shit. And NXT, that shit again, that WWE culture bleeds down into NXT from AEW. Pay your dues with this NXT mid-card ass championship. Oh God.
Yep. That's facts.
Okay.
Everybody
I see why they call you Rage.
Yeah.
I see why they call you Rage now. I like this shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, it's my
Rage,
turn now.
If you can get a chance,
Go ahead,
hold on,
finish.
D-Wop. Rage, can you finish?
All right.
Oh,
All right, you done, Ray?
I would ask you.
Ray, you done?
I was gonna say Rage. Hold on.
Okay.
I like that shit.
I was gonna say the Rage.
Sorry.
Yes.
Everybody's talking at once. Rage, we didn't mean to interrupt you. We just wanted to say we're having a hard time hearing you. If you could bring up your
Closer to
audio.
the mic.
But please
That's all.
finish your
My bad.
thoughts.
My bad. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
By the way.
All right, my bad.
Continue.
Go ahead, D-Wop.
No, you didn't. No, I was about to say you ain't done yet. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Oh, no, I said this would have made more sense to me. I said this would have made more sense to me. Why would you move Mariah May down to the North American title? Like I said, now Jordan Grace lost in the sauce, and which to me it would have made more sense if Jordan Grace would have won the title, then Mariah May would have won, and then the beef with Zarya and Soruka, you would have let Soruka kept you would have let Soruka was like, oh, here go win the belt, take my belt and everything, you know. That's when you would have made Zarya a heel.
Yeah.
I want
But
my
that's not
bill
gonna
back.
happen yet.
Hey, let me get my bill back.
Yeah.
You know, I would have
They're not
healed
doing that,
up.
though.
Let me get my bill back. No, you can't get my bill back. Like, boom, heel move right there. Boom.
She should have been.
How about that?
Oh, on that storyline.
I didn't say nothing inappropriate, bro.
They should
I
have made
didn't
her.
mention nothing about tits or nothing like that, bro. How you gonna do me like that?
Yeah, they could have made Zarya
Hey, where the
Debo.
hell that come from? Y'all just see that shit?
Yeah,
We have
Mr.
buttons.
Invisible did
We
that.
have buttons here.
What the hell was that?
No, but no, for real though, Zarya could have been Debo, man. You know what I'm saying? She could have won the title for her. As soon as she healed up, you know, you won the title belt for me. You know, I wanted to come back and, you know, take my belt back.
Hey, real. That's a
What
great.
belt?
That's a great. What a great metaphor.
For real, like.
I want my belt back. Oh God, I don't think we ever.
Yeah. She could have walked up on a bit. Yeah, she could have walked up in there.
I don't think we ever seen a storyline like that in WWE.
For real.
Champion, bro.
She could have walked up on her and been like, she could have been like, what belt?
They don't even do, bruh. Great. I'm finna digress real quick into a topic.
Okay.
Again, this with NBA, I said NBA, WWE,
We're about
and
to right now.
ESPN. The sports shit with ESPN and WWE. They could they can make that shit like. Again, we never seen this in WWE. Like, why? What's wrong? Like with boxing? Like, I think ESPN covers boxing. Yeah. Why not fucking make interim champions, bro? Like when niggas injured, instead of vacating the title, make an interim champion. And when the nigga come back, well, in this case, it's more specifically because then that shit get murky. Because if it's a rivalry, okay, that makes sense. But if it's not a rivalry, I don't like that. But with the Zarya shit, she's the interim champion. She beat motherfuckers defending the championship like it's her belt. And then fucking Ruka, lame ass, fucking her lame ass come to fucking get the title back. Like, nah, your ass inadequate. This my belt.
Yeah, like they could have did that. Like she could have been temporary champion. She has the reign because she would be the assigned champion. Yeah. So the way you explained it is definitely correct. She could have been the assigned champion. You know, Zarya, nameplate, all that. So could come back. You know, like I'm healed up and everything. I would like it. You know, you just hand me my title back. I thank you for doing what you did. You know, you held it down while I was gone. And she just walk up on. She just look and be like, "What belt?" And hit her with it.
This is all me right here. This is all me right here.
Fucking idea, bro. See, bro. Like, why have we never seen this in WWE? Never seen the interim champion in WWE.
No.
Like, that's weird. That's weird as hell.
That would change the game. That would change the game, Rage.
They don't believe in shit like that.
Also,
now, I see that more comment on AEW though.
Yeah, they do that a lot in AEW.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say this before we move on. This could have happened as well. Soul could have got Luca Crucifino saying that technically I didn't lose the belt, and I have a lawyer saying that I should get my belt back because of the fact that I didn't lose my belt. You could have done a whole lawyer thing and lawyer segment backstage, and at the end, Zarya and Soul Ruger would have bought custody for the belt in the match. But I want to say this for Zarya. I feel bad for you. You're just this whole like budding storyline is being dragged so damn much, and it's getting ridiculous. But eventually, Soul, thank the EOD, Soul's turning heel. Soul's gonna turn heel and go against Zarya. It doesn't make any sense why, because Zarya should turn heel, but Soul's doing it first. All right, fine, I guess. Whatever.
Man.
You know, but speaking of a match that I'm gonna talk about now.
Yes.
Last Legend versus Kendall Gray. This match lasted under 10 minutes, and 90% of it was Last Legend beating the crap out of Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray in the beginning, like the first 30 seconds, was really good, and the last 30 seconds, I will say that. Last Legend tried to do a Samoan drop, kind of like a Samoan drop. Yeah.
She lost.
I will say this.
Lost.
Kendall Gray tried to do a big boot to the corner. Last Legend tried to do a big boot to the corner. Kendall Gray evaded and did basically Liv Morgan's move without the rope for Last Legend.
She ass with a pay dirt. She beat Last Legend ass with a pay dirt, cuz.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's one of the weakest. In my opinion, I always thought that that's one of the weakest moves in WWE. I thought that shit in theory as a kid, but that's a weak ass move, bro. The pay
Hello,
dirt,
Ed.
that is a weak ass move. Oh god.
Ed came just for the Last Legend segment. That is hilarious, bro. I ain't gonna
Yep.
lie. That's
Yes,
hilarious.
sir.
Awesome. We can see everybody.
Yep,
There we
in
go.
the building.
Hello, Ed. We just talked about Last Legend. Let me get my rating, and we'll go around and ask your thoughts on this. I give the match a B because it showed that Kendall Gray, no matter who the person is, can get out of things. She didn't use the armbar once. Not once. She didn't try to do an armbar. She was getting dominated by Last Legend. She got thrown out the ring like 3 times, like a fucking rag doll, and was dominated. No.
She beat her with a roll up.
just
She beat her with a finisher, did she?
She did beat her with a finisher.
Oh, she did.
She beat her with Liv Morgan's. She beat her with Liv Morgan's finisher without the rope.
Sometimes you gotta just laugh at this shit. Like, come on, man. Sometimes, man.
Yeah, like imagine.
Laugh at this shit, man, 'cause it's just funny, man.
Like imagine Liv Morgan's finisher, right? But she don't use the rope. That's how she won.
Pay dirt.
Yeah,
The pay
that's
dirt.
what it was. Yeah, the pay dirt.
And she hit her ass with a pay dirt.
She won.
Nasty.
She won. But I will say this before we get to ask other people. I will say this: commentary, y'all are pieces of shit. No offense to Vic Joseph or Booker T. How the fuck you got revisionist history? Oh my God! It's
We
an
need
upset
more
that Kendall Gray
commentators.
beat Last
Why are
Legend.
all these
Kendall Gray has beat Last
WWE
Legend twice
broke as
over
fuck,
2
bro.
years. The
Hey,
fuck?
WWE broke as fuck, bro.
watched
What's up with all
wrestling.
these commentators on the same show, bro?
No, it sucks. It sucks. But I'll give you that. Commentators was Axel, but I was. Let's go Black Couch and clockwise. Black Couch, your thoughts on the match and rating.
The match was all right. The match was Kendall Gray. I'll say this, man. Kendall Gray is good. She's cool. She's fine. That's whatever the case may be. I don't even have an issue with her facing people that's not on Evolve because Callie Armstrong has done. That's fine. My issue is, out of everybody you could have picked, you picked Last Legend to get her ass whooped like that for the Jada Parker story with her not even done. She just had a feud with Nia Jax. They don't finish it with Jada Parker. She had a match with Nia Jax. They didn't finish that. She was on the main roster with Jakara Jackson going toe-to-toe with the tag team champions. And now she's challenging for the Evolve title. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Hey, Jude, I don't give a fuck what you say. Kendall is the future. Lash, not all that, bro. That's not what it's about.
Man, fuck Jude. I'm sorry,
that.
Alex. I ain't trying to go too crazy. Bro, but
All the
Put in the background.
He a loser. Jude is a loser.
all the NXT originals, quote unquote, are getting fucked over. When I say originals, I'm talking about people that started there, worked their way up, blah, blah, blah.
The homegrown talent.
You let all these AEW motherfuckers, come in and win a belt. They first month coming in, all of them come in and win a belt. You let the new people from New Japan and all these places come in and win a fucking belt. You telling me Last Legend got to stoop down to get her ass with the Evolve, and she was the last person in the women's battle royal evolution? Man, get the fuck out of here! That shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit.
I saw the interaction, bro. I saw the interaction between fucking. I saw the interaction that led up to the match between. She said, "You're not gonna bully her," type shit. They wasn't even bullying her. She was standing up for her goddamn self. She was talking. I saw. She wasn't getting bullied. She wasn't getting bullied. Get the fuck out of here. Then her little pipsqueak ass trying to save somebody bigger than her. That's racist, bro. That's racist.
I was gonna say,
white motherfucker beat the biggest black.
Yeah, makes sense there.
That's funny, bro.
I was gonna say that
But,
the big black girl got to be the bully. How the fuck is she a bully?
Yeah.
She's a challenger for the title. What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah,
man, whatever.
But
yeah,
Terrell. But let's go around. Let's let everyone have a chance
The match.
to talk about this.
Okay,
Terrell,
so
your thoughts on the match.
The match was decent. I will give it that. The match was decent. To me, yeah, I feel like Kai. I feel like Last Legend shouldn't even been put in that position. They could have picked somebody else to be in the match. They could have picked somebody else for her to beef with. They could have picked somebody else to talk shit to her. Damn. Oh, wait, that was my first curse word of the night. I think I don't give a fuck. No, for real though. She could have seriously. They could have picked somebody else to talk crap. Like they could have. They really could have. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Last Legend being the very last being the very last one, the victor, well not the victor, but the last one in the Evolution match. You give her cookies with no milk. So you give her these dry cookies, and she can't have the milk to drink with it. She can't have the milk. You can't give her the milk. She got to eat these cookies with no milk.
She got the hard ass Chips Ahoy's, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Hard ass Chips Ahoy's with no milk, bro.
So you gonna let her talk all that noise, put her up just to bring her back down. That look like the system to me.
Boy, that's the culture, bro.
That look like the system to me.
That is the system, nigga. Oh God. That's the system,
And they literally doing it in a televised program that they know predominantly black people watch.
Hey, I think somebody
Or minorities. Predominantly minorities watch wrestling.
I don't want to digress into no conversations, but I think this fucking black people make up a decent amount of the fucking WWE purchases.
Man, let me tell you this. When I was growing up in Chicago as a kid, I talked to minorities about things that I liked because they find it to be cool. Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, black people was the people that I was talking to stuff about anime, wrestling, stuff like that. I couldn't, because everybody else thought that I didn't know what I was talking about. That's just from a personal standpoint from growing up as a kid. But at the end of the day, Last Legend shouldn't have been in that position. I give the match a B. I get a match a B minus, but she shouldn't have been in that position.
That shit on the finish too, cause that shit a part of the match. She beat her ass with a finisher, not roll up. Oh God.
I get a match a C. I get a match a C.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Like the finisher alone was out of nowhere, and that's why like it made sense for her to win because she was getting her ass beat 90% of the match, and it took
But
one
then,
mistake
like,
by
damn,
Lash
it's
for her to
rap.
lose.
Just like saying, just the same comparison to that Ricky Sace match. Oh, but Femi got this weak ass noggin. What the fuck is fucking Last Legend just fucking weak as fuck after she get attacked? Her ass get hit with one move, her ass just done.
It happens, but
like we need some in-ring psychology, bro. We need in-ring psychology is not trained in fucking NXT, bro. For all the motherfuckers learned down there, that shit is not learned. That shit is not taught at all. They just taught moves, bro, and execution, bro. How the fuck do somebody give one move after dominating the whole match? Unless they get knocked the fuck out, literally.
Talk your shit.
Sell it like she got knocked the fuck out.
Talk your shit.
But Effluential Sports, before we talk this shit, Effluential Sports, your thoughts on the match? Welcome.
That match was fucking ass. It ruined my Tuesday. I mean, the fact that Last Legend lost was also fucking stupid. Because if NXT is not developmental, it's a third brand at this point. You can't tell me that shit is developmental when you got niggas that's in their mid-30s in NXT. You got Evolve that's supposed to be developmental now. And Last Legend is losing to a chick that look like a Chili's dishwasher. This is what we're doing to Last Legend. Unfinished story with Jada Parker. Eliminated Nikki Bella, a Hall of Famer in the Evolution Battle Royal, and she's fighting for the Evolve title. Are we fucking serious? She could have went to SmackDown and been in the mid card. Everybody can't be a main eventer, but she could be a good mid card piece. But she's stuck in NXT doing bullshit like this. And I'm supposed to be convinced that this is supposed to get Kendall Gray over. Okay, she won, and Ren St. Clair was ringside. For what purpose? And she ain't even help her get the win. She just won clean off of one move after being dominated for a good 4/5 of the match. She barely got any offense.
Ren St. Clair needs to be on that motherfucking chopping block next too. I ain't even gonna fake it, to be honest. Andre Chase. What the fuck? Why is still in NXT, bro? Why is she still there? Like literally, like damn, like fucking him. Oh girl, you just brought up Ed. Who you just bring up? Fucking Ren Sinclair.
Yeah.
Why is she still there, bro? She ain't doing shit,
Dude,
bro. And then y'all got her for the sake of a weak ass storyline, lose the fast evolved chick. You got her fucking again, prominent Lash legend. You just had her own fucking
Dude, you missing the
No, I
point.
get it, but
It's not because
continue.
it's
Ed.
not because of her losing to a white woman. It's the fact that she lost with somebody from Evolve. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Lash losing?
That's what it was.
Evolved, though.
Especially clean. It
wishing
wasn't no
people lose
interference in
their
the match.
job. I'm not wishing people lose. I didn't say I hope he get fired. I'm saying I didn't say I hope. I'm saying it's time for niggas to go, and that's a natural order of the fucking company. What are you talking about?
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Call somebody corny is
understand
weird.
that- I understand that there's the developmental wrestling and there's levels to it, but why? What is the slander on Evolve?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, Kendall Gray
I
came
don't have
from NXT.
No, there's not no slander on Evolve. The thing is that somebody is getting a butt whoop the whole match, and at the tail end of the match, they
In my end,
Terrell
Evolve
and
has
Jack
nothing
Davis.
to do with this. Evolve has
Yeah.
nothing to do with this in my approach. Like it has smallest thing, and the only thing is that it's because NXT is clearly above that. That's what I was saying.
hey, Miss Invisible, it's not a slander on Evolve.
Go ahead, Terrell. I want to hear what Ed has to say.
Yeah, it's not a slander on Evolve. The thing is that we're trying to figure out why was Last Legend put in this position in the first place.
Hold on, Rage.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question.
That's the thing that we're trying to get down to the bottom of. Why was Last Legend put in this position anyway when she's beefing with Jada Parker?
Yeah.
And they just throw her in a segment where she's the bougie bully bullying the Evolve champion. That doesn't even make sense. Why is she even beefing with her if she's why would she go and bully her when she already feuding with somebody on NXT?
Yeah.
Oh, what, we doing side quests now?
And they,
Okay, the logic
yeah.
of that though, it was because Red was talking her mouth too damn much, and it was annoying Last Legend.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
the
that's-
logic.
Kendall's
behind it.
whole thing has been like sticking up for Ren, sticking up for Carly on Evolve, standing up against Callie. So
Yeah.
I think this is
But they don't.
it's true that they're doing. Go ahead. They're doing
Yeah.
they're doing Lash dirty with this,
They
and
are,
they're doing
they
a lot
are.
of wrestlers on Evolve or
Yeah.
on NXT dirty, just with the fact that they don't finish the storylines, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
I said the same thing for Jada Parker. Like Jada Parker even did dirty, and it's like she went from being like the gritty underdog to like the nepo baby that never got the belt,
And then a babyface for a week, and then turned into heel again.
and now we just don't see her at all. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but like, yeah, it's true what you guys are saying. But I was just, I think this whole storyline is about Kendall's character, and that she's supposed to be like the gritty underdog that is standing up against the big.
But you know
guys.
what? I want to say this:
But
if Callie,
I hear you.
but I want to say this: if Callie Armstrong was the champion and this would have happened at Last Legend, we would have had the same. I think we would have had the same arguments.
Mhm.
Because no matter what, an evolved champion should not defeat Last Legend so easily.
Yeah.
That's the
Exactly.
problem we're talking about right now.
Exactly.
Last Legend, who by the
Exactly.
way has been in 2 Royal Rumbles and probably will be in the 3rd Royal Rumble, has not been put up to the main roster. That's the truth.
Lash is kick ass.
Yes.
There's no
What-
argument
Naomi
against
needs to
that.
text her.
What they should have did,
These are the tools to go crazy.
Bad booking. What the hell
what they
is
should
this?
have did was had Jada Parker. Jada Parker should have interfered that match and was like, "What you doing fighting for a title when you still beefing with me?" or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, they still tied 1-1. They had 2 matches against each other and split both of them. So
Hey y'all, I'm about to slide out. Y'all gotta get up early, y'all.
All right.
Yo,
Have a good
peace
night.
I see y'all later,
Thank you,
man.
sir.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh man, of course. Thank you, sir.
All right, Black
Good night,
Girl.
bro. Oh, my thing is like, Jude, what do you mean by push through the bad booking? What does that mean, bro? You sound like a kids WWE shield. What does push through bad booking mean? What does that even mean?
Yeah, here we go.
yeah, I was totally expecting
Wait,
Jada
what time
Parker.
is it?
Oh
Oh, snap.
when
Hey,
you
y'all.
say that, when you say pushing, I think you mean fucking
I gotta head out too, y'all. My daughter got a field trip in the morning, so I gotta head out too, y'all.
All right,
Have a
cool.
good night, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, peace, bro.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah,
want
the
to
last my approach came. It didn't evolve that much at all. It was just really the psychology behind the match, and again, somebody, and
Yeah, them.
and the fact that Lash is clearly more prominent in
Yeah.
WWE TV.
Yeah, and if WWE really want to establish Evolve, he could have just made her the champion. If you really want to establish it as something, because it's not like they got anything else for Lash to do. And if she was gonna lose, why not have Jada Parker interfere? As if they aren't tied 1-1. Like they both got one win against each other, and you're just not gonna finish the trilogy. It don't make sense to me.
Get it, Cardi.
Yeah. Well, okay, so here's the theory. Here's a hypothetical. And I don't know if we've ever had this happen, but I think it would have been cool if Lash Legend did win the match. And then, you know, she finds out, like they go to her and they say, oh, you know, this means you have to come down to Evolve and be the Evolve champion. She's like, I don't want to go to Evolve. And then she just gives the belt back to Kendall Gray.
Great. That would be pretty fucked up, but it would be cool ass too.
Like that would have been
respect
cool.
that.
And that would also have been very humbling for Kendall Gray. But yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
All right,
that would have been
fine.
that would have been interesting. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that would have been something.
Yeah. I
All
don't know if
right.
we've seen it before.
Next match, D-Walk. Wake up. Stop drinking. Miles Bourne versus Tavion Heights. Whoever wins fights Josh Briggs, who was on commentary. Josh Briggs interferes, and Miles Bourne wins. Tavion Heights is pissed. Miles Bourne is just being Miles Bourne. And they had good promo packages on Instagram where they were just like talking about each other. Like, no matter what, we're brothers. Like, I'm going to beat the crap out of you, but we're brothers. I'm like, I respect that. Kane, your thoughts on the match of Tavion versus Miles?
Hold on, you said what now?
Match between Tavion Heights and Miles Bourne. Tavion Heights won. No, sorry, Miles Bourne won. Josh Briggs
Miles
was in
Bourne
commentary.
won.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I watched that match, man. I mean, it was a decent match, and bruh interfered in that motherfucker. But yeah, it was. I mean, it was decent for what it was. So yeah, it was straight. But I remember the Bourne, he ended up getting the pin with an inside cradle, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? He got the pin. He got the pin with the inside cradle, and I don't know, bro. This man, I wasn't totally focused on and stuff like that because I was expecting it to be better. I mean, it was a pretty decent match, but it wasn't a match that caught my attention.
Yeah.
So
I give you that shout to the chat. Rage, your thoughts on the match?
Again, I didn't watch NXT. The fact that we having that match again so early after they just broke up, like they don't know what. I mean, I guess they know what they wanted to do with Miles Bourne, but he should have got a title match by now. Like, I mean, he was in the he was in the fucking showdown match, and he confronted Ethan Page, I think, before that. Like, he should be in a title feud at this point. Why Tavion again? Who's the face?
Okay.
That's all I gotta say about it. Who watching again? Somebody won my interference.
What match are we talking about?
Miles Bourne versus Tavion Heights.
Oh yeah, we didn't see that match. Damn. 2 times we watched it. We didn't see it. Okay. Yeah, I would have liked to see that match. So my thoughts are neutral on it, but I know afterwards Tavion was pissed. That's all I know.
This Briggs came out of nowhere and interfered. That's why. All right. Let's go to the next one.
Damn, I can't give my opinion.
I thought you were drunk.
No.
Hey, welcome back.
I've been sitting here listening to y'all motherfuckers talk.
Oh, thank you. Respect that. Your thoughts on Tavion Heights?
Tavion Heights underrated. Tavion Heights should have won the North American title. To me, Tavion Heights should have beat my man. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, that's nice. I respect that.
You think
Backstage, Paxl and Vice had a
you
quick
think
interaction backstage. It seems
Huh?
like James. Yeah, go on, Rage.
Go ahead, Rage.
I said, yeah, I think Miles Bourne getting a push because he a boyfriend is here.
No, because Andretti, he was dating Charlotte Flair. Look where he went.
That I mean, he was getting a push though. That's
But he fucked that up
but for the
himself.
most part, they give out now nepotism. It exists, but y'all don't talk shit nepotism. That shit more prominent than the family nepotism. The relationship nepotism in WWE way more prominent.
Yeah.
Than family nepotism. Hey,
But didn't Tavion beat? Didn't Tavion beat Ethan Page?
Back in the day when Vince McMahon that was in WWE, that shit worked again in a relationship. That's your advantage now.
Yeah. Look where Triple H headed to. Look where, he married the boss daughter. Look where he got. So do you think Triple H would have got to where he was if he didn't marry? If Triple H was still in China, you think he would have been where he is now?
No.
No.
Hell no. Hell no. I don't think but y'all think that's the case with Miles Bourne?
No, he ain't gonna catch. It's the thing with her. It depends on where Stephanie Bell, how far the best she go get. Like right now, she's still fresh.
Oh God, yeah. I just wanted to know what y'all thought. What you
Yeah.
think?
Okay. Give that.
Let's speed this along because honestly, random stuff happens. After that, like I said, Paxl invites her backstage. They talk about help her at the same time. She was giving her reasonable advice, but look in her eyes said it all. Booker T's commentary wasn't that great during this match. I will admit that he was talking over Vic. Next match, Tatum Paxl versus Lola Vice. Only lasted 2 minutes because Fatal Influence came in, stopped the match, interfered. That's it. C.
Damn.
D-Walk, your thoughts on the match?
I don't. It was alright.
Bro, muted.
You gotta say something.
It was alright, bro.
I got.
Go ahead, Ray.
Rage, your thoughts on this match? Rage, your thoughts on this match?
Just from what I just heard, man, that sound like again WWE culture bleeding up into, and they like this is the typical non-finish that's going to lead to I guess this protects Lola Vice. But I guess again Lola Vice didn't get her a title match, so I guess this is a triple threat match, possibly another great triple threat match of ours between Paxl, James. I don't like that. That's just we've seen that so many times this year alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna give that shit an F. Oh God,
Yeah.
just for the creative effort. Oh God.
Yeah. Can I say something though? Like I said, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Damn near every match they done had is interference. What fun is that when you're trying to build a title up, but y'all keep having fucking interference in the matches and everything? It don't make no sense. To me, like I said, this Tatum Paxl first title defense and everything. Why not make her win fair and square to make her look like she a contender or strong? But instead, y'all still keep having motherfuckers interfere in the match. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's straight up dumb. Like y'all didn't even need Fatal Influence to fucking interfere. Find somebody else for her. Like I said, first of all, Ava should have jumped in that bitch like, hey, look, no, this ain't gonna happen. Like pretty much you let anybody do whatever they want to do on the show. You're not even in fucking control.
True. True.
Who's next?
Kane.
What's up?
Oh, no, go on, Rage.
It's like his ass talking. But nah, that's all I had to say about it, man. That this shit I don't like that. That didn't. Yeah, Paxl being the transitional champion. I mean, transitional champion of who? I mean, if they going the route I going, which is the triple threat between her, JC Jane and Lola Vice, I guess that's a way for Lola Vice to win the title and pinning JC Jane, who's champion, which I think they finna go. If they do that, WWE is racist, and that's what I'm using that evidence. If they use actually to fucking as a transitional champ to put on Lola Vice and Lola Vice beats JC Jane champion, WWE racist, bro. WWE is racist, man. No question, bro. Oh God.
Yeah.
What you think about that, Alex?
That's just
What you think about that?
Okay.
Kane's talking. I give him that. Going to the next match. Oh, Dios mío. Wait, Cardian, what are your thoughts on this match? It was a Tatum Paxl versus Lola Vice. Only lasted 2 minutes. Fatal Influence stopped the match. Double DQ.
I don't even think we ended up.
No.
Or I ended up watching this match at least. I mean, the fact that it was 2 minutes tells you everything. I don't know what to say.
All right, I don't know what to say. That's the rating.
Yeah.
Shout out to DT to him. Next match, finally main event: Kaylani Jordan versus Jordan Grace. We have a button for this, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. I think we still have it here. Yes, we do. Now welcome to the main event. Jordan and Kaylani started in the beginning. It was really power versus speed in after break. When we returned from the break, the match had been more of an even fight. Jordan was connecting with strikes while Jordan kept looking ways to overpower her. Want to say the rest?
Yeah, sure. Grace slipped while going for her finisher, and Jordan took advantage of the situation by planning for her 2 count. William and Saints, Trick Williams and Ricky Saints, ended up fighting in the aisle, and the ref got distracted. Jordan considered using the title as a weapon, but she ended up not doing it. A few moments later, she used it anyway, and it helped her win. Yeah. This honestly, I didn't see this much either. I don't know how I missed so much of the show.
But Kaylani Jordan defeated Grace with a belt to the head for the 1, 2, 3. So she got the edge, and then on Twitter she called out every TNA wrestler. I'm going after everybody. I don't give a hell. D-Walk, your thoughts on the match?
And again, it's sad when Jordan Grace is lost in the sauce, and she in NXT still. They should have neither been called her up. She should have been in it. Basically, she don't even really need to be NXT champion. They should have called her up. She lost in the sauce. Basically, she a jobber. She lost her last 3 matches?
Who?
Jordan Grace.
No, did she?
Yes. She haven't been champion yet. She lost. She just lost. She lost her last one, and then she lost her last one before that.
They gonna drag this shit
she
out.
Lost in the sauce.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna drag the shit out to deliver it to make her pay her dues.
Damn. Yeah, so basically you just said is she got reparations to pay.
Reparations dues. She got dues to pay. Look at me. You niggas had reparations. You don't pay reparations. You be given reparations.
No, I'm saying she paying her dues and losing there that she paying.
Yeah. But
Mr. Kane, Your thoughts on the match?
For the Jordan Grace and Jordan match.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I kind of gave it a C. I kind of gave it a C match and like that. But hey, so is Jordan just being deep off in his heel shit? Because I kind of like the heel shit on him. I like the heel shit on him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I mean, Grace slipped when she kind of slipped when she was going. Grace slipped when she was going for a finisher and shit like that. And man,
What the driver shit?
whatever the fuck that she do.
Are you talking about the driver or the direct effect? Which one?
You know her little finisher.
Nah, because she got two different ones.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm trying to figure out what move she trying to do. What move? Which one? Because several ones. I'm trying to figure out which one. Because if it's the driver move and she finished bash, if she botched off that move, bro, I'm doing that move in general because nigga, that's already somebody on the roster with that exact same finisher as their finisher, and that's Penta.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if it's multiple people with the same finisher on a show, that means that move being used too much.
Yeah. You know, but we all know that Grace had a power advantage in the match. But if you watch the match though, it seemed like that wasn't a fucking factor at all. That wasn't a fucking factor at all. And for the end, how Jordan Grace not Jordan. What the hell I'm talking about? How Jordan
Kalani
won the
Jordan.
match. Yeah, how Jordan won the match, bro. It was just some heel shit all the fucking around, bro. Heel shit all the fucking around. But I loved it though. I loved it though. But
at this point, oh god.
Yeah, I love it. I
What's
love
her
it though
name?
because you see.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, she definitely got to turn heel. She definitely got. That's where it's going. She definitely got.
it was in a. You can look in the eyes. Look in the eyes, bro.
You know what?
Look, if you get a chance to go back and watch that shit, look in the eyes.
NXT, even hold on. Even NXT is so fucking predictable. I can literally predict how this shit finna go. So Jordan Grace, rightfully so, is going to turn heel because Blake Monroe, she beat Blake Monroe in that steel cage match. And Blake Monroe is still a champion before her. I don't get how that makes sense at all. But
but if you watched it, you seen how Trick Williams and Stank interfered in that motherfucker.
Turn heel. Hold on. Jordan Grace is gonna turn heel, and then she gonna be another WWE talent with a TNA belt. And that shit is ass. It sounds like in theory, the story sound good, but if that's the destination, shit is ass. If the only way they can save that shit, because if that's the destination, that shit ass. She should have just stayed in TNA if that was the case. If the story don't end, TNA wrestler beating Jordan for that in TNA, the shit is ass. Like, don't tell me that Jordan Grace going to be TNA champion in fucking WWE. What kind of sense do that make?
Yeah, but on some real shit, on some real shit. No, Trick and Saints, they kind of fought each other in the ring during the match, bro. They fought each other during their match and shit, and then she fucked around and grabbed the belt and was looking at it. She was looking at it and she was like, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do it? And then she wound up using that motherfucker. And when she used the belt, she wound up retaining.
Yeah.
Which was funny. It was funny work.
She used the belt on Jordan to win? Kalani used the belt? Damn. Well, shit. Jordan ain't turning heel. Well, Jordan
Kalani used the belt, bro.
Hey, Jordan becoming ass, bro. Jordan becoming ass, bro. Like, bro, you could have did what I just did.
But that's why I said that.
Wait, hold on. You could have did what I just did, even if I said the destination would have been ass. You could have had a TNA wrestler beat her. You still got Jordan face, but again, fucking Blake Monroe, you beat Blake Monroe in your rivalry. She became champion before you. This shit don't make sense.
A lot of it don't make sense, but we here.
but speaking of we're here, ladies and gentlemen, let's end it right here with a video clip that I was supposed to do halfway, but I didn't do. Ladies and gentlemen, once a week, and D-Walk hates these clips, but I always bring him out. He doesn't even know about these things. Once a week, we get clips from different wrestlers from NXT that do independent video by themselves. We do not connect it to any of the main roster stuff because we know that copyright will get our asses. Shout out to EOD and myself. We got our first copyright strikes in a while. So it happens. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wednesdays.
Hey guys, happy Wednesday. So today we have our second ever member of the RenQCC, Kendall Gray. Yes. Welcome to the group. Here's your welcome mint. And Charlie actually. I don't have good breath. No, but that's the best we could do right now. Charlie has the jackets, and obviously, like, he's in Japan. But anyways, so now that you're in the RenQCC, did like the.
Sorry, I'm not gonna throw it out. I'm putting it in my pockets.
Okay, maybe put it in your mouth. Okay. So then I just want to know, like, when you woke up this morning, a part of the RenQCC where like the birds chirping and like the sun was shining brighter. It was like a Disney movie. Were you like a Disney princess now?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how my morning went. That's how my morning went. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to the questions. Okay. This one's about you. So a couple months ago, I did a ranking and I put an old photo of you. They want to know if you're mad about that.
Yeah, like I literally shunned her for. Remember, I didn't like answer any of your calls. You called me like 100 times for like a whole week. You texted me a million times.
It was crazy,
and I didn't answer. Remember?
Yeah, I mean, it was such a good photo, though.
No,
yeah.
I really wasn't.
Okay. In the spirit of groups, so out of the most iconic group that you can ever think of, aside from the RenQCC, who out of this such iconic group is your favorite member? Joe, Nick, or Kevin of the Jonas Brothers? I went to a concert.
Oh wait, no. Okay,
Stop. Okay, anyways, yeah, I'm so glad that you joined the group. You know, and I don't really know what I would have done if you would have said no. But let's go ahead and make it official. Okay. Put pen to paper.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Move your hair. Don't want to get in it.
ASMR.
Can you hear that? No?
You hear that bass?
Ready?
No. Just kidding, I am. Charles is going to be so happy.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I think it looks good.
I think Rendell
Much better.
Rendell is so on.
Rendell is like the new trend.
Trendle.
Rendell?
You're a troll.
Trendle. Holy shit, Trendle. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we put out there. D1 doesn't like that. Yeah. And for DT2, yes, we took it off our Insta. If you're on Insta or on X and not on YouTube, we take the videos, we show you what wrestling is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here because that's the show for today. Rage, can you please tell everyone your socials and where they can find you? Shout out to Influential Sports, Black Couch Booking, Alfie Kingdom, Wrestling with Kesh, and others I forget. I'm sorry.
Kale, all of them, the fam, all of them. Rage is where you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, as well as YouTube. I'm on the road to 1,000, man. It was a pleasure. This is my first ever NXT.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it.
It was great, man. It was a great time joining, man. I look forward to doing more with y'all for sure.
Of course.
We all in the family to cook up some fire in the last days of 2025. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this again with y'all for sure.
Damn, why you saying like that?
We'll have you here again.
You said like I feel so old when you said the last of 2025, man. I just realized, damn, we about to be in November, bro. Like,
yeah,
this year it came out so bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, Chrissy talks wrestling as well.
That's a good thing. That's a good
No,
thing.
no. Yeah, I just turned 41, and it seems like I'm about to turn 42. Like 3 months, bro. Like no.
Wait, how you just turned 41 and then you can be 42 in 3 months? How does that work out?
No, in March. I turned 42 in March.
Okay,
It seemed like we just had a like, you know what I'm saying, like it.
Yeah,
I fast and went and everything, you know.
Yeah. Cardi M.
Yes.
Find your social. So where you can find you.
You can follow me on Instagram at Terrell Muhammad. It's KARDALAMOH.
That's enough, bro.
Exactly. Kane, tell where they can find you.
Man, they already know. It is Kane Destroyer on everything except for Twitter. It is Kane Destroyer turning heel. hey, Ray, hey, add me, bro.
I got yeah.
Still add you.
Hey, just add me at Race Man Ranch because your shit sound hella hard to find. Oh god. That's I got you.
It is.
I got you, bro. Yeah, just
very hard to find, but
3 words. Raise Man Rich. Just the 2 G's
got
on
you.
the Rich.
I got you.
All right. To everyone in the comments, DT2 and him, Devon Deadly. I'm gonna try to Echo and the Hitch. I'm not saying your damn last name. Amarola, EOD Wrestling Hub 33. Shout out to you. Amir. Like tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing Evolve episode 35. Surprises, people that should have been fired for a month ago are coming back. I don't know. It's all madness, ladies and gentlemen. See you tomorrow. Stay healthy, stay happy. D-Walk, drink some water.
Man, come on, man. I'm about to. Hey, man, come on. Don't do that, bro.
Damn, Rican, where you found this? PUWF exclusive. This is the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. If you don't like it, suck our D-Walk, Joe BNCO, and the Invisible Man.